welcome back to my channel. And in today's tutorial I'll be making these little pretty roses, and they come in three different sizes. This is the smaller size, this is the medium size using chain 61, and then you get the bigger one that is using chain 91. So I haven't yet made anything using that size. So these are two small sizes, and like in my previous videos I made flowers and I've used it as a rubber band, so I did the same for these. They look so pretty and really elegant. You can use these roses for so many multi-purpose works. You can add them on blankets, hair bands, on your tops. There are so many things you can think of and use them. So this I made with using anchor thread, and this I made using wool. This is chain 61 and these are chain 31. So for the small size you use chain 31, for the medium chain 61, and for the large you use chain 91, and the rest of the steps are the same for the entire rows. So I'm using this thread that I bought from Vardhaman, hook and loop yarn basically it is. So I'll be making this, and I'm using a 1.10 millimeter crochet hook. You need a pair of scissors and your tapestry needles. So what I'm going to do is I'll make a bigger one, because since I'm using a thin thread and a smaller hook, so we'll chain 91, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So go ahead and chain 91 and I'll meet you at the end. So I have chained a total of 91. If you want, you can add a different color for your petals. If not, you can continue with the same color. So I am continuing with the same color. So I have chained 91 and I'm going to chain 5 more. So make sure you're holding this chain here. 1 2 3 4 5, and I'm going to go in the 6th chain here and make a double crochet. This will count as a starting V. So now we're going to skip 2 chains, so that's 1 2, and in the third we're going to make a V. So we're going to do a double crochet, chain 2, and a double crochet in that same stitch. So again we'll make a V. I'm going to skip 2 1 2, and in the third chain we'll make a V. So in the entire till the end you have to do the same. Skip 2 stitches and make a V in the next, that is double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. So this is our first V. Now we'll skip 2 chains, 1 2, and in this next stitch we make a V stitch. So that is double crochet, chain 3, 1 2 3, and double crochet in the same stitch. So that's our V. Again we're going to skip 2 stitch, 1 2, and in our next stitch we'll make a V, double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet in the same stitch. So continue doing this till the end. Skip 2 stitches, make a V, double crochet, chain 3, double crochet in the same stitch, and then meet you at the end. So I finished making my last V stitch in the last stitch. If in case you have any chains or chains left over here, you can still skip 1 and also do, if you have 4 then skip 3 and do, it's okay. Now once we have made our last V stitch, we're going to turn our work and chain 3, 1 2 3 and this counts as a stitch. Now I'm going to go in this V stitch and make 5 double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over and pull, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 2, no, sorry, that's 3, 4, 5, and 6. Counting chain 3 as a double crochet, we have total 6 stitches. So now the gap between both these V's, we're going to do a single crochet. Now in the next V, we'll be making 6 double crochet. So go ahead and make 6 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now in this next gap here, we'll make a single crochet. Now in these next stitches, in each V, we'll be making 8 double crochets in each V stitch, leaving the last 2 V's. So go ahead and make 8 double crochet in each V stitch, then a single crochet in the next gap. Continue and I'll meet you at the second last stitch. Don't do anything in these last 2 stitches. So just wanted to see how you all are doing with your work. So you'll see it's starting to coil up or curl up. It's fine, no worries. You just continue doing your 8 double crochet, single crochet, and I'll meet you at the end. Oh my god, this is just like a never ending project. Just see, I've made so much and still there's so much left and my hands are started to pain now. It's just not getting over. Okay, so finally I have made my 8 double crochet and I finished my single crochet. Now in these last 2 V stitches, we're going to make 10 double crochet in each V stitch. So go ahead and make 10 double crochet in these next 2 V stitches, and I'll meet you at the end. So once we finish these 2, the last 2 V stitches, we've done 10 double crochet, 10 double crochet, and now we'll make a slip stitch. Okay, chain 1 and leave a loose end to weave in our end. That much should actually be fine. So if it's like this, it's curled up like this, don't worry, it's totally fine. So hide this end of yours. Okay, I'm just doing what you have to do. So you have to twist it like this, to turn it slowly and make sure it's tight. Okay, see here, and it will take the shape of a rose. When you start making little, that time only you start, if you can use this end even, if not you can fasten off and leave it, or you can threadle another needle and start with this yarn itself. Also you can just start stitching it together so it doesn't open out. Okay, so you just keep going round and keep adding it. Make sure it's nice and tight, not very tight even. Okay, keep going around, and that's it. That's how our rose looks. And then here at the back you just stitch it over like this all round. There's no particular way of stitching, but yeah, you can see it's so pretty. So just go ahead and stitch it up. So that's what, when I turned it around, so I threaded my needle and I just pushing through from down. Okay, just push through and pull it very tight. Even just keep it a little like that. Then from here go down and then push it back up. That's gone too far. Okay, it's okay. Pull it out like that. So you just have to keep going, you know, make sure you have it's nice and tight. Don't pull it a lot. Even just make sure that it's gone through all these stitches down, because if any is left, it's going to open out from the middle and get pulled, and it's going to open out. So I'll just take it once more through from here and take it once more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it once more and bring it out from where this one is coming out. Now just pull it off, take your needle out. If you want, you can add a rubber band in the middle over there. If not, you can just let it be the way it is. If you decide to add rubber band, if you have thin rubber bands, make sure you add 2, and if you have a thick hair tie, then it's okay even if you add 1. So this is chain 90, this is chain 61, and this is chain 31. So this is looking small and the chain 61 is looking big, because this I used wool, right, and this I've used thread. That's why it's looking like that. But anyways, if you make it with yarn or whatever, like you've made, if you found my video helpful and you have made any of these pretty roses, don't forget to let me know in my comment section how it was, and also let me know which color is looking pretty, and even tag me on my Instagram and share your work with me. And if you're new to my channel and haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Till then, bye, take care, and don't forget to mask